Alright, guys. Look at this. We have Vinchester in the blue, MBL in the red. The colors switched on me again? Did they not? Okay, we're gonna do blue and pink to close this one out. It's Yucatan, Byzantines for Vinch, and MBL has Mayans here. So that'll be really interesting to see what happens. I thought Mayans was an easy pick here because you have a lot of nice food. Well, I guess you can't really wall it off. I'm so programmed into saying that. But, I mean, still, they're such a strong civ with their economy bonus. I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Byzantines, huh? Byzantines. I mean, anybody can benefit from the resources you have on Yucatan. If you are not familiar with Yucatan, you start with 3 boars. Oh, there's the other one for Vinch. And a lot of turkeys. Oh my gosh!
The meatloaf! We want it now!
How did the game with the least walling end up taking the longest?
How did the game with the what walling go? I'm not sure what it said. You have to tell me what you said in the chat. Ice Cream, thanks again, man. Appreciate the support, everybody. So anyway, Vinch is going to have the 3 boards. He's going to have the turkeys. He's going to have the deer. Just food city. Meanwhile, MBL is going to have the same. But that's a really weird lumber camp choice. I'm not sure why he chose to go there. Prize pool snicker was $75 donated from the viewers, and then I'm going to add in 15 myself. So we're going to split that between the games. Obviously, MBL would have already won the best of 7. We want to see a final game here. Now, Vince just said wall time, and probably taunting MBL a little bit because he's walled an awful lot in these games with houses. So we'll see if players try to wall forward. I think they're just going to wall up in their bases for sure. And we'll see what Byzantines do here. I'm not sure. I mean, Byzantines have fantastic uptimes in closed maps. They have good trash. Might be able to deal with the plumed archers, but still, Mayan's just so strong. So strong in comparison. But Vinch went for Spanish that one game. It didn't work out. It was interesting. I don't know. Obviously, we've seen a lot of crazy things. I don't know what these players have in store, but there you go. MBL, a really smart wall here to wall this off with houses because he needs to secure the stone for plumed archers. I actually heard a dock go up for MBL. I'm not sure where it is. Gotta be here. It said MBL docked, and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It was a little bit early. Gonna dock the shorefish. But MBL needs to be careful because this backside is still open, so he's got to wall this off as well. That's an interesting decision to go for fishing, though, as opposed to like a drush. Oh, back wood line then for Vinch. Gold's actually quite far forward here. The main gold, secondary gold's on the left, and the stone all up on that hill. He doesn't really have anything behind. Unfortunately, this tree line is blocking him access to this area. I'd say MBL has a little bit better map. He's going for the dock. The fishing ships will help.
Shut it.
We actually have the scout there from Vinch. MBL, he can't wall it in with palisades. It would be hilarious if he walled it in with outposts just to troll. But I'm not sure. Both players not paying attention right now. What do we have over here? A villager going down because MBL blocked it. Well done from MBL. I don't think any weak vills are here, so this rest of the villagers there should be okay. But MBL doing a fantastic job. Scout going away from Vinch now. And lots of fishing ships coming out from MBL. So he's going to have a huge food economy here. And he also still has his eagle alive. He could go back and lure some deer. And I'm surprised that Vinch hasn't tried to do that himself. This makes sense. Oh, he's going to wall the eagle in with a house. And this eagle is trapped. It has to go back this way. That's quick thinking there from Vinch for sure. But if you look, MBL has an extra vill and 2 extra fishing ships. In a good spot. Does he see his other? Yep, he sees the other boar. Fantastic scouting. Meanwhile, for Vinch, he still sees the eagle there. He's not able to keep it in. And he's going to click up. He's going to click up with 20 vills. Wow. So he's going to go aggressive. I mean, you really should expect this walling, this house walling from MBL. But I mean, this is open in the back. And this is a really hard area to close off as well. I think MBL is just going fast castle here, but he might be caught out. We'll have to see. The barracks going up now from Vinch. And remember, he has that one less villager because he lost that. The little trick from MBL, but Vinch is getting scouting now, so this is going to be important. He's going to see the houses. He's going to see, you know, the gold. All that good stuff. But what's his plan in the feudal age? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know what he's doing here. He did this in the Japanese game. However, in that case, I mean, maybe he wasn't expecting the walls as much as, you know, before, because he couldn't do that before in game 1 with the Huns War. This time around, he's played MBL 6 times. He has to know what's going on. But this villager's running forward and building an archery range. Okay, I suppose if he keeps this open with his scout, that'd be good. Jag's gonna have something to say about that, but it should go down. I wonder if Vinch is gonna be able to stop this with the scout. It's gonna be close. If he gets a couple hits early, he might be able to. Oh, wow. If he gets in here, this is gonna be difficult for MBL, and the villager's running in now. He's in. I mean, one villager's in at least. It can run off to the left-hand side, or I would stay right here. Archery range is going up. More vills running forward from Vinch. And picked off a villager from MBL. Could get another one because he does have the extra attack from the feudal age. I think he's going to get this villager. Very close. He's going back. Crazy game. Vinch is running forward with a tower now. And that's right next to the main gold of MBL. And there's more gold back there. MBL again. Just walling in. Walling in. But that tower's going to go up. He can't build a defensive tower because he's still in the Dark Age. Skirm's coming out from Vinch, which is obviously a wise choice. And he might just go right through this mill. MBL's going to have to wall behind that as well, or at least tower behind. I'll take a look at his time. He should have enough time to tower behind here. But I don't know what his play is going to be. Honestly, he's built for the FC here. He's actually lacking the gold. And because he built another mining camp back here, he's unable to build any defensive buildings, and he's got to defend with a tower. He's got to make it count, and there you go. He's going for it now. A little bit closer. The mill's close to going down, but I think it's going to stay up here just because these villagers and units are going to be sent away. But gosh, it's close. MBL may be committing a bit too late here, and if the mill goes down, Vince should just run in for sure. Just run right in, and he's going to do that. He sees the tower. We'll see if he commits. He is, and MBL is going to try and wall this off. He can't wall it off. He's going for it. The scout actually went down to the tower as MBL was trying to quick wall that, and Vinch was standing on top of it. Oh my gosh, Vinch has to go back now. That's insane. MBL somehow holding on here and killing a villager there as well. Wow, that was so last minute from MBL, but that's going to be enough. Crazy, man. Crazy. Skirmishers still can run forward, but I don't know. Is he going to want to run through the TC? Of course he can. He has all the upgrades. Run right through the TC. This is probably the wisest move from Vinch. He needs to commit here and just try and harass. I'll be interested to see if Vinch is on stone or anything. He's not. So he's not going to maybe build a tower here if he can make his way there. MBL's walling off the other side now, so these skirmishers, they can't go out that way, but that's enough skirmishers to cause problems to Vills, defense upgrade, fletching. MBL running back to the straggler tree, and I thought he was going to go for plumes, but I don't see how he can do that considering the stones in Vinchester's possession, and Vinch is even finishing off the deer here. It's probably deserved by MBL because of what he did to Vinch earlier on, and MBL is running away. Vinch is holding all the map control, sending skirmishers out. If he got a tower on the wood line there, that'd be pretty strong as well. It's just crazy. MBL is actually running away from this here. There's too many skirmishers for him to deal with. And you're going to see now it's 8 HP off each villager as they're hit by these skirms. And that Vill's down now. And MBL knows he can't fight this because Vinch is just a micro master. All these Vills back here hiding. The skirm's coming behind, going to delay the wood line. This has been so well played from Vinchester. I think He's yet to get wheelbarrows, so I would consider doing that if I were him, but close to picking off more villagers. And I'm going to look at what MBL has. I don't know what he can do. He can't build a TC because he built the tower. He doesn't have an archer range. He only has a barracks, so he's going to defend with eagles now, which is really not ideal. However, he might be able to clean this up because there's no archers added in. But still, a huge mess here. As you can see, these villagers going back to gold accidentally. One villager getting picked off, and we could see more. Do we have weak vills here? Oh gosh, we do. MBL, stay away with the weak vills. Look at that, sending them back. That villager's on half HP. That's gonna be close. Vinch could probably commit to that because he will lose the skirms eventually here to the eagles, but the damage has been done in my opinion. Vinchester's back here with skirms. He just ran right in. He could kill some more villagers. That one there is still alive. The eagles are of course a great choice. It's going to be hard for Vinchester to focus down these eagles. He can do it, but it'll take some time. But, I mean, more than anything, he's focused down the vills. Now, the one mistake from Vinch is that he hasn't clicked up yet. Oh, gosh, but he's very, very close. He's actually building a market to help him out, and it's going to be difficult for MBL. The skirm's still coming out from Vinch. That tower is actually doing a decent job still against the gold, the woodline, the eagles. And MBL is just heavy onto gold right now in the back, and I wouldn't be surprised if he uses that market. Just now getting double Pidex as well. Didn't even have the resources for that. MBL's running forward here with, I'm not sure, honestly. He has a barracks here. And he has a villager here on the mill. Now, the Eagles could do some decent raiding on this wood line now. He has 2 forward villagers here on the gold because that's probably where he ran to gold previously, or because he just wants to make sure the villagers are doing something. But the Eagles, there's only a militia here. And the Eagles could focus down vills pretty fast. It's funny that the militia are actually being tasked, but go ahead, sir.
Already killed like 5 vills back there.
Oh, I missed it, and you didn't speak up? Thanks, man. Oh, I see the dead vills. Yeah,
yeah. The Eagles were doing work there.
Yeah, well, thanks for
yeah, you're welcome.
Pointing that out, because I didn't see it. I'm surprised MBL was actually doing that. I mean, I just thought he was penned in, but he apparently snuck out. Continuing to try and raid. I think now, once the Castle Age upgrade comes in from Vinch, he'll be okay with defending that. But just look at the Vil counts now. It looks like MBL is 7 ahead. He still has a huge mess here, but he's sending out more Eagles. More Eagles
There's
everywhere.
nothing Vinch can do to fight the Eagles. He's making men-at-arms now.
Yeah, he's 2 barracks.
Yeah, he's gonna go long
swords,
sword.
I guess.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the gold for that. I mean, he wasn't set up to go for a gold unit. It was all trash. And the Eagles now, it's going to be rough. I mean, MBL has control of Vinchester's main gold. We talked about in the early game how Vinch can't go back for any more. I know I missed the early attack, but I feel like this is just going to be bad news for Vinch. He's trying to put up a TC. This is really messy. The Eagles play from MBL is just fantastic, and we could see a lot of villagers delayed and even go down here.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh,
bad
man. Very, very bad. And we've seen 3 go down. We're going to see more because there's a hill on this side.
There's
the
5.
TC will go up, but that last fill getting picked off as well. Wow. MBL doing so much damage here with the Eagles. He's even defending with the Mangonel back at home. He still has control of the main gold of Vinch. So, it's going to be rough for Vinch. He doesn't have the gold. How does he push this back? Oh, forward vills from Vinch being picked off here. I don't know what they're going to do. They've been picked off by the Eagles. MBL's just on top of things right now. And another Vil from Vinchester running into Eagles there. Wow. This is escalated quickly, man. I mean, MBL, I don't know if he was calm under pressure there. He lost a lot of Vils to skirms. He's running away, but his Eagle counter really worked out. And he's chasing down the skirms now as well, but I don't think Vinch has any resources to get +2 or elite skirm. And that's not even a wise move against these Eagles, obviously. But look at this, the TC going up the left-hand side for Vinch. It's going to be denied. Well, the 1 villager's still going to build it, but 2 Vils going down. And still a 15 villager lead for MBL. This is really insane. He's going to clear all the skirms now. Vinch is just way behind now. Way behind. Even that villager could be disrupted here, building that TC. MBL, he's still on one town center, but he's going with the forward siege workshop, and he knows he has control of his opponent's gold here. Oh, don't tell me that villager. Don't tell me that villager's not going to be able to get the TC up. Oh, good reaction there from Vinch. And another Scorpion from MBL. What is up with the Scorpions, man? I mean, Scorpions are less expensive than a Maganel, but it hasn't really worked out. Maybe he wants to try and... Don't tell me. He's going to stop the TC with the Scorpion here. The Scorpion's just going to kill that villager. He needs to fire. But down goes the house. Down goes the Vil. And Finch is... He's in a bad spot, man. Very bad spot. Lots of Eagles here. Lots of upgrades. They could run right underneath the town center if they wanted to. And they might. I mean... You just don't see this. You really don't see this. MBL doing a good job. What's Vinch making now? He's making man-at-arms. He's really trying to hold on here, but he only has 2 of them. He doesn't have the resources to do anything. He's going to stone. He's just trying to do something. Do anything. And... I think at this point, Vinch is probably going to sell that stone and sell whatever he has. It's that bad for him. If you look, he's sold... Yeah, he's just sold food, wood, and stone now. He's selling so he can make some man-at-arms. But MBL has some decent upgrades on these Eagles. Fully upgraded in defense. MBL's still 15 vills ahead. MBL has the hill. He has the Scorpion there, which will help out the Rams. Not looking good right now. Second TC now for MBL as well. I like the fact he put it on the berries. That's always nice to see. And what's MBL planning with these villagers here? Take a quick look at that. He's going with another barracks. He's just going to try and finish this with just Castle Age Eagles. And the Scorpions dealing out a ton of damage to multiple man-at-arms here. The Ram's going to take out the barracks, and obviously Vinchester's making man-at-arms out of this barracks. He's getting longsword. Just completed it. But if you don't have the barracks, how do you defend this, really? I mean, MBL has to make a huge mistake to lose this game, in my opinion. The Scorpions, great addition this time around. And I don't know, man. If you're there, Vinchester's really up against it. Like,
who, me?
The longswords, of course.
Of course I'm here. Yeah, he's just gonna go straight in under the TC.
Yeah, the TC will go down.
As soon as he kills those longswords, Vinch can't replenish them. So
yeah,
even if
I think Vinch is gonna
here,
go for a TC on the right. As crazy as that sounds, but he really shouldn't.
Oh, look at the Vils going down to the Scorpions.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Bill's gonna go down to the Scorpions. That Ram's probably gonna go down. Oh, it stays up on 5 HP. TC has to take it down. But the TC will go down. Villagers are going down, and this is GG, man. This is definitely GG. There's no way. There's no way Vinch can come back from this. And there's the GG, well played. And
man, what a great series.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. Like, I can honestly say that
there wasn't a single bad game in there.
Yeah, and there wasn't a single game where they went full meta game either. Like, they didn't, just because of the lack of walls, they did things differently.
There is no meta in these.
Well, exactly, but I mean, like, normal meta where you can build walls. It's just awesome. It's just awesome to see that. I mean, I don't think walls had anything to do with it in this situation, like with MBL's choice, but you never see that either. Vinch went aggressive there. It didn't work out, unfortunately for him, but both players get some money here from the $90 total, and I'll send that to them. But yeah, this would be awesome to continue. To those of you interested, the next one hopefully will be on the 28th, the day of the Champions League final, and that will be like 5 hours before the Champions League. But that depends on the players' confirmations. I have 2 players in mind. Tato is concerned about that, to be honest. Anyway, MBL, more units killed there. Kind of a short game, and I'm gonna just hop back and just let the players know what's up. Anyway, MBL, more units killed there. Kind of a short game, and I'm gonna just hop back and just let the players know what's up. All right. Okay, so that's it, guys. And I think that was successful. I think that, I mean, 200 people here right now. It's incredible. I got a lot of follows today, of course, thanks to the host from Rez. But we're gonna be doing this again, and it's gonna be sweet. I'll answer